feelings. I'm just kidding. But hey guys. Hey chat.
I have a sister.
I'm feeling good today because I did a new hairstyle. And as you can see by the title, your girl is gonna work her first bartending shift. Update, your girl got the other job too. And I'm currently in nursing school. I am feeling like 2 jobs, a nursing school, single mom. We are definitely going to romanticize this. And we're gonna get ready. I wasn't gonna do my makeup, but I decided to do my makeup. But I wasn't gonna do my makeup, but I decided to do my makeup. Say you want the moon.
Traumatized little girl who's always trying to outrun her past.
I'm watching this show right now. Hold on, because it's actually good. I didn't like the title. I've been really into shows and good, like really good shows and really good movies. Oh, this isn't how to get ready with me. This is a girl chit chat, talk to me. I thought like I might as well do my makeup while talking to y'all. I'm watching this show right now called Sirens. I just finished this show called The Maid. I've been watching some good stuff, so let's talk about this, y'all. I am about to work a bartender shift today. And I'm just nervous because I never did anything like this. Never worked a server job, never worked bartending. Duh. I got my certificate. I am just in it. I'm talking about in it. I'm talking about in it. I can't find my pencil sharpener. There's nothing I won't do. I'd risk it all for you. That's how I feel about my sons. Say you want the moon. That's why I'm in school. That's why I'm working 2 jobs. That's why I'm getting to any kind of bag that fits the schedule that I can work with right now. Because I love my babies and I want to give them the world. They're such good babies and they deserve any and everything, literally. So being a single mom just really shows you what you're capable of, especially in my situation where I don't have friends. Their dad lives in Houston. Like, if it wasn't for my family, genuinely, I would go insane. I'm blessed that I could get breaks to like sort things out in my life. That's a plus because they're with their dad right now. It's pretty quiet. So whenever it's a little too quiet, that's why. But honestly, I miss their chaos. I've been so bored. So freaking bored. And that's why I've been finding all these good shows. We're gonna be talking about a few things today. We're gonna be talking about life. Mainly my life, because I can't really talk back to y'all and we can't have back and forth conversation, but feel free to drop down what season you're in. That's gonna be like the main focus of the girl chat. Seasons, like episodes, like, you know, that's why I brought up the different shows I've been watching, because it made me realize that, especially with The Maid, please go watch that. It made me realize like we can't see the different seasons we're in. We can't see season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4 final finale. We can't see that. We're living throughout our own episodes, and we can't see the beginning and the end, but God can. When we're in these different seasons, we're learning different things, and it's getting us closer to our final chapter or a new chapter, because we're not in a television show. And honestly, I could die tomorrow, or I could die when I'm 90, and that's when the chapter ends. But life is just a constant new season. You're in a season where you're in a relationship, where you're in love, and then y'all break up, and then you're in a season where you're finding yourself, and you're in a season where you have all these friends around you and you're always going out, and then you're in a season of isolation where you have no one. Literally, you have no friends, you have nothing but yourself, and you're learning yourself. You're in a season where you're working a corporate job and you think that that's going to be it for you, and then you're in a season where you go back to school, and now you're in school working 2 part-time jobs, and they're crazy and different. We're going to talk about my different seasons right now. I'm in a season of isolation, but also I feel like a season of blooming. Nothing really bloomed yet, but I just have a feeling. And it's funny because I was just in a season where I was in a relationship, where I had all these friends around me. I was getting engaged. I was moving into a new apartment, and life was just going crazy. And it's like, I thought that was like my final season. Like, I was gonna get married, and but then I got cheated on, and then I lost all those friends because they weren't there for me when I got cheated on, and there for me when I had to move, besides TikTok comments. And like, you just really sit back and you think about those few episodes you've been in, and then you're like, okay, it's time for a new season. That's the season I'm in. Episode 1. Episode 1 was definitely when I got cheated on. And I don't want to dwell too much on that because I already posted a video like that talking about it, and then I look back on it and I was crying and stuff, and I was like, yeah, that's not what I want my channel to be. That's not what I want my channel to be. I did get cheated on, and I lost a lot. I lost him. I lost apartments. My nice freaking apartment because of him. And I didn't really have friends. No, actually, I had one friend, and I'm so grateful for her because it just goes to show that people's characters, bro, really shows in time of need. No, I had two friends. And they weren't like my closest friends that I spent all this time with, but the closest friends that I spent all this time with at the time, they weren't there. I mean, I was even told I didn't know how to be there for you. And then I was hit up months later from one of my real close friends, somebody I looked to as a sister, and she was just trying to be there for me months later. And I was like, girl, I'm past the deep, low area. I'm trying to get past that. And now it's like, I'm trying to get past you. I made that decision because you can kind of see when your friendships are ending. It's like a relationship. Friendships are like any other relationships. It's just not a romantic one. So it's like, are you gonna both put in the work and try to like bring it back to where it was or better than what it was? Or are you gonna let it fall? And if both of y'all aren't working towards that, then it's not gonna go anywhere. In my situation, because I can't speak for her because she was going through her own life things. But some of the things she was going through, and I'm not trying to sound insensitive, but like when I was going through them, I was still there. She was pregnant at the time that I got cheated on, and that I was, going through what I was going through. And I've had 2 pregnancies. Not easy. Never want to say that, what she was going through wasn't, I mean, it's not like basically what I'm trying to say is we handle things differently, but I definitely know that with myself, if I was pregnant and my friend got cheated on and needed me or anything, I would still be there. So I didn't want to kind of use that as an excuse to be back friends with her. There's no bad blood, but I just kind of made up in my mind that if anybody wants to, they will. Period. Because if I want to, I will. If I love you, I will. And I want to find people that match that, because not everyone's going to be like me, but I have the option to be around like-minded people. You kind of know when friendships are kind of dwindling, and if that other person don't want to lean towards the fixing side and they're more so just like whatever it is, let it be what it is. So for years, I feel like our friendship was on that dwindling side, but I was always like hitting the person up and all that. And I want to bring that up to say, like, sometimes we got to learn when to let it go. And sometimes we gotta learn when people aren't meant for us, because I feel like I delayed that friendship breakup and my relationship breakup. Like, I waited until something major happened when I even saw signs within that. If you're like me, some people like to just hold on to people so tight, even when they see those red flags. But sometimes, to do ourselves some kind of justice, we have to let it go, because then it's gonna blow up in our face. With my relationship, I feel like that's what happened. It definitely blew up in my face. And with my friendship, because it showed me their true colors a little bit more than what I needed at the time, when I already was seeing their true colors. And I should have just accepted that for what it was. And moved on gracefully instead of having to see that side of them. There were times where if I didn't message her, I would have never got message back. But I still messaged her. And I feel like there were people that I met that I kind of like vented to at the time. They told me what it was, and I didn't want to hear it. And that's my fault. So friendship breakups are just as hard as real breakups. Looking back on it, I went through a friendship breakup around the same time that I went through a real breakup. And that was a lot for me. So thankful for my family and the friends that I had to support me. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I was obviously going through a hard time, but I still showed up. I showed up for her baby shower, literally days after I got cheated on, or a week after I got cheated on. Nobody brought it up. Nobody asked if I was okay. Nobody said anything before. It was this isn't as serious as it is to you as it is to me, because this isn't your life. And I'm the type of person where if my friend's going through something crazy, I put myself in their shoes. But I'm kind of venting now. But, it was crazy that nobody said anything to me in my face. And then I got on a call with one of my other close friends. But now looking back, when you have that friend who's only close to you because of the middle friend? Yeah. She was never really my friend, I guess. But she literally told me I just didn't know how to be there for you. So that was my sign, okay, you don't know, okay, you're not my friend. What? Or you're not the type of friend I want. Now I'm in a season of isolation. I lost a bunch of relationships in my last season. I've been low-key enjoying this season because I've been learning so much about myself. I look crazy, but this is literally what I do. I've been learning so much about myself and the things that I want out of a person, friends, men, dating right now. Actually, I'm not dating right now, but in the beginning of this, episode 1 and 2 of this, I tried to date because I was trying to get over my ex or whatever after he cheated, and I haven't been single in 4 years. So I was literally trying to date. And I didn't like it. I don't want to date unintentionally. And then I tried to date intentionally, and men are underdeveloped creatures. And I feel like I found somebody off a dating app, and then when you're looking for it, this is just me personally, you can find love on a dating app. I genuinely have a gut feeling in my heart that God does not want me to go out and look for something right now. I feel like he's just going to place that in my life when it's that episode and when it's that time. Because so right now I'm not looking for nothing. I don't want to do no dating apps. I don't want to do nothing like that. I just wanted to be me and God and focusing on school, focusing on being a good mom, focusing on getting my body right again. I've been trying to run. I'm so sore. I was supposed to run today, but I'm not even gonna run today. I'm gonna wait until the weekend, till Friday probably. Tomorrow. So I feel like I'm definitely in that season. Waiting and letting God and focusing on myself, which I really love. I really have been loving focusing on myself. Y'all. Guys. I feel even when I have my bad days, there's no one around me that I have to worry about besides my kids. And the only person that I have to look to get myself out of a hole is me. And I think that God is putting me through this specific season for a reason. Because a lot of the time in my life, personally, I've always leaned on having a friend around, going to their house, avoiding things. And that's definitely something that I can look back on and say, yeah, I used to do that. I used to do that. I used to depend on people to fill my void. And now that I don't have anyone to fill my void but myself, it's making me grow in ways that I prolonged. So if you're someone who has trouble with being alone, if you're someone who always has to have a friend around, can't go on solo dates, or never had a season of isolation, this is your sign. This is me encouraging you to really question why that is, for one. If you would ever just have a moment to focus on yourself, and if you can't, why? Is it a deep-rooted issue? Are you just really a community type of person? Hold on, I don't want to say that with this on my lip. lip combo eats, y'all. Let me give y'all the lip combo. Hold on. So wait, pause. We gotta give the lip combo. So we have the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheap Reshape and Resize Lip Liner and Pillow Talk Deep. Then I got this off the TikTok shop with another brown lip liner that kind of reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner that I just showed y'all. It's really good. I use both. This is like the lipstick it comes with. It's really cute. It's the Cinnamon Swirl Lip Gloss. Dior lip gloss in the shade, the dark one. And I use her a lot. I'm about to re-up. If you're a person that really just loves community like me, I am not knocking community if you have a really good community, if you have friendships that are God-centered, if you have friendships that uplift you, they're never ever gonna leave you nor forsake you. Made in God's image, like literally reflection. Because that's literally the type of community I'm looking for. If you have that, like, y'all, that's a blessing, and shout out to you. But I want some of y'all to really sit back and think about the people you have in your circle, the people, what season you're in. Do you think these people are going to come to you in your next season, and the season after that, and the season after that? That is literally the question I had to ask myself when I was going through what I was going through. It was like a fight or flight thing, but it was also like, dang, I wish I had a big sister to talk to right now, or dang, I really wish I had friends, and I really wish I had people. But I knew in the back of my mind that these people weren't coming into the next season with me, and in order for me to grow and find new people that I know will be lifelong in chapter people in my life, I had to let them go. I did. If you don't have a big sister to talk to you and give you that advice, I'm gonna be that big sister and say, hey girl, do you really think these people are gonna go with you into your next season? And if you have the answer to that question, then yeah, you know. That's the end of this video. I'm not doing a full face today. This is the look. I love my hair, like, and I have on like a regular matching sweatsuit or whatever. I have on a regular matching sweatsuit or whatever. Nothing so crazy. But I'm about to watch the show that I was telling y'all about and just wait for my bartender shift. I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I miss doing girl talks. Like, I haven't done one in so long, and I don't even want to end it. Like, I just keep yapping. Bye guys, I'll see y'all on the next one.